Hello, Mr. Barry's geometry class. I'm taking a look at the probability review for your test. And in case you don't have this done and you need a little bit of guidance, I'll take you through some of these problems and hopefully this is helpful. You have a bag with 4 blue marbles, 5 red marbles, and 6 green marbles. You reach in and take one marble out and find the given probability. So here we go with the green. That would be 6 out of the 15, which you could Google a fraction reducer, and I think it's Calculator Soup has a good one. You just plug in the numbers and it just gives you, reduces it down to 2/5 if you're having difficulty with that. And then that becomes a 2 divided by 5 or a 6 divided by 15. Either way, it's the same fraction. You get 0.4 or 40%. You could pause this as I go forward as needed. Let's take a look at number 3. Red would be 5 out of the 15 because there's 5 red marbles. So 5 out of the 15, that reduces down to 1/3. That equals 0.33 or 33%. You spin a spinner once and find the probability of getting even. Now there's 4 even numbers out of the 12. So that's 4 out of 12 or 1/3 or 1/3. Remember from up here is 0.33 or 33%. Not getting a 2. So there's 10 that are not 2. 10 out of the 12, which reduces down to 5/6 or 0.83 or 83%. For the compound probability, remember when you're working with these, this symbol between the two events means and remember you multiply with that. If you have this, it means or, and you're going to add when you get to that. So let's take a look at a couple of these. Out of all these cards, getting a 5 and a 6 without replacement. So you don't put it back. So that would be 4 out of the 52 would be the 5. And 4 out of the 51 because you've picked one of those. So it would be 16 out of 2652, which reduces down to 4 over 663, which ends up being 0.006 or 0.6%. Now, diamond or black. So diamond or black. I take the diamonds, there's 13 out of the 52. That's 52, sorry, it's so ugly. And then you have the black, which is 26 out of 52 because you have the clubs and the spades. And then you take those two together, which is, the A and the B together, and you subtract that where they're together, which ends up, I just changed it to decimals. It was a little bit easier to see. So 13 out of 52 is 0.25. 26 divided by 52 is 0.5. That's half the cards. And this multiplied together and changed into a decimal is 0.125. So this plus this minus that 0.125 where they are together, and you end up getting 0.625 or 62.5%. On the back, go over a few of these. I'll take a big one and then I'll show you one of the ones at the bottom. Taking a look at this chart here, and you have some information here of the data, and they meant to change that to student, I believe. So looking at this chart, the student attends sporting events regularly. So that would be 70 out of the 152. I got the 152 by adding all of these up. And attending sporting events regularly, all of those attend, that would be 6 plus 15 plus 23 plus 26 gave you 70. So that's reduces down to 35 out of 76, which is 0.46%, or 0.46, which is 46%. Student attends sporting events regularly and is a senior. Okay, so senior and attending, that's 26 out of the 152, which is 13 out of 76, or 0.17 or 17%. The student does not attend sporting events or is a sophomore. So taking those two, and I'm adding those two up, I get 97 and 152. I subtracted the ones that do not attend and are sophomores already, and that's how I got that 15. just so you know that I took care of, that subtraction like we did down here on number 11. I did that ahead of time, and you get 63.8%. Okay, and let me see here. Oh, for this one, conditional probability. Remember, conditional probability, it's presented P, and then you have the B and the A, that A and B occurred given that A occurs first. So this is my B, this is my A. So A and B together would be 45. So do not like snowmobiles, do not like snowmobiles. Like skateboard, that's the 45. Over the probability of A, do not like snowmobiles, the total 55. So 45 over 55, which is 0.82 or 82%. Okay, hopefully this was helpful, and try your other ones as you get this turned in. If not, just turn in whatever you have so you get the points, because zeros are terrible and you want to stay away from them.